Antanagoge. An antanagoge is when a negative point is balanced out with a positive point, usually to soften the blow of negative news. This can be seen when people deliver bad news. They often sandwich it between two good things. So if people start criticism with a positive thing like, oh, you're doing this well, but you should improve on this. This is commonly used because we, as a society, find it uncomfortable to talk about negative things. So we like to balance it out so that it's not as uncomfortable for those that we're criticizing. And Antanagoge is a trope because it doesn't affect the word order, it affects the meaning of the words and why the words are the way they are. One example of this is the phrase, I just got fired, but now I have all this time to do what I want. So it starts out with saying something negative that has happened, and then you show the bright side of the statement. One really common example is when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And that means just when something negative happens, make something positive out of it. And it kind of goes with the way antanagoges are structured, with having a negative thing and then a positive thing after it. Another example of this is life handed him a lemon, as life sometimes will do. His friends looked on in pity, assuming he was through. They came upon him later, reclining in the shade, in calm contentment, drinking a glass of lemonade. This this was entitled The Optimist and appeared in 1940, and it is a poetic rendition of the When Life Gives You Lemons, Make Lemonade, and it just embodies the entire concept of antanagogy by having a negative and then having a positive immediately follow it. Another quote often associated with antanagogy is, many are the pains and perils to be passed, but great is the gain and glory at the last. It's kind of like a bad thing might happen, but you can make something good out of it, or a good thing will come out of a bad thing, which goes with the structure of it anyway. Antanagogies are often used in real life to balance things out. If you have a negative statement, then people will often put a positive with it so that it doesn't seem as harsh. It's often used in literature to do the same thing because it's so often used in real life that it would need to be in literature.